live. It is Tuesday morning or afternoon, depending on which coast you're on. Good morning. Welcome, Success Group. We are going to change it up a little bit. And instead of doing our regular AMA Tuesdays, we are going to have kind of an expanded series. And we're going to have Chris Drayer, our CEO and our co-founder here. He's going to join us once a month to give us a quick tip or a trick. I know this week he kind of leaned into Revaluate or our reveal product a little bit with his trick, but it's not always going to be about that. It could be about anything that Chris is an expert in. So business, data, Revaluate. Where else, Dad?
Barbecuing, I suppose. Yeah. Sailing. I don't know.
There we go. So if there's any tips or tricks you guys are interested in, I'm excited for this wisdom that Chris can share with us. And along with that, we're also going to expand. Ryan Dendeville, our VP of BizDev, is going to join us to expand on his Ultimate Farming series. And he's going to do some reside or some farming tips with us once a month. And then Ian Cogdens, our Director of Sales, is going to jump in with us once a month and talk about different products and how we can implement them and use your Revaluate scores a little bit more and different tools that help with Revaluate. So we're excited for that. And also, Miss Mara Sullivan is going to be joining us soon to talk about pixels and retargeting some more. We've had a lot of questions on that lately. So if you have more questions, let us know. Mara is excited to join us. So that's kind of the future of the next few weeks here. So if you have any questions or suggestions for that, let us know. But we will let Chris dive in with his first monthly tip for us.
Yeah, Katrina, I think what's really cool about this series and what you've been doing with this group is it's obviously a growing and very interactive group, and you're getting good feedback and comments from people, and we want that to continue, right? This is we're trying to reach out and connect with people and get feedback on what they like, what they don't like about what we need to do, and where we need to go in the future. All of that should be a part of this conversation, kind of going forward. And so I thought that maybe to start this whole process and this next kind of phase or iteration, that I would sort of talk about the roots of what we're doing, because it's not really rocket science. In fact, it's really basically an old school strategy. So I was going to have a prop here, and I don't, but I don't have the prop because no one has the prop, and the prop is a newspaper. And they're really hard to find these days. But back in the day, real estate and mortgage professionals would wait till Sunday, and obviously delivered right on their front porch, hopefully, they would get the newspaper and they'd crack it open. And that's how they would prospect. That's how they would do lead gen with the most basic of tools, right? Very elemental, the tactile, you've got the paper in your hand. I miss those days from that aspect.
My grandma was super excited. She would wait for the baby announcements, and she would open it every Sunday, and she would show all the neighbors. She loved it.
Yeah. I'm old, so I used to get the paper and really look forward to it and the smell and get the black ink on your fingers. No one this day does that anymore. But yeah, the baby announcements would be in there. The proposals, the marriages. There would be people's promotions and jobs that they just got new hired onto from companies. That would be in there. The engagements, all of this information about your community, about your network, about the people around you would be in there. And there'd be the local news section, right? They would talk about the PTA and who was involved with that, or the different events and volunteer things that were going on, because newspapers were getting news about the community.
Yep.
That doesn't exist at all. But it does. It's just in different places. You have to go to Nextdoor to get the gossip about the neighborhood, and the school website to get the PTO meeting and soccer, whatever stuff, and Facebook and LinkedIn, and all this information is in 100 different places around the web as different niches have kind of developed. But back in the day, it was this very, very much slower process. And I was fortunate to be able to get something from my grandfather's paperwork from back in the day in the 60s. I've got several pieces of marketing collateral from when real estate agents were reaching out to him. And I've actually got one of those as a prop right here. And I wrote about this in a blog post today. And I don't know if we can link it.
Yep.
Okay.
In the title right above our video right here.
Yeah. So I just wrote about it today and thinking about this Facebook Live, and it's this really simple idea, right? Here's this totally dated. I mean, look at that thing. It's so great, and it smells kind of funny, but inside, like, it's got this newspaper clipping, right? So this guy, Art Cook, reached out to my grandfather, put his business card in here, and cut out my grandfather's name was Gilbert, talking about him directing the civic fund, right? Not a big deal. It probably took, all of a minute and a half to prospect and send something out. And it was really commonly done back in the day about all sorts of things, because it's the life events that cause people to move. And when big things happen in people's lives, it's polite to reach out to and acknowledge that. And it's a great time to be there, because their family is expanding or contracting. That's when people move. That's when it's really great to engage. And it's not that you're calling and saying, I'm sorry about the divorce. It's that you're just reaching out and saying, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? Let's grab coffee, right? That's very very fundamental.
Reaching out that relationship. People love to talk about themselves, whether it's positive or negative. You're building that relationship. Yeah.
Yep. And it's just the right time to reach out and connect with them is when they need someone to reach out to, or excited to talk to somebody about it, right? So I don't know, we didn't form the company because of something like this. We started to do this because there's a demand for leads and for finding people that were likely to move. That's the goal. It just so happens that this is an old school strategy that still works really well, especially when you combine it with Revaluate's artificial intelligence. And that's what we do, is we take that life event data, crunch it, and serve up prospects that are likely to move in the next 6 months.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Chris, for joining us. I appreciate it. I hope that we get some value out of this, and I'm excited for the rest of this series and see what other tips and tricks you have up your sleeves for us.
Yeah, let me know if it's barbecue. If people want to talk barbecue or something, let me know.
Barbecue recipes. I'm into that. I would like it. I don't know if everybody else would.
Probably not.
Before we sign off, we are going to be at a lot of events coming up. Are you guys going to be at events? If you are going to be at an event coming up, let us know. Maybe we'll look into it. We're going to be at Inman. We're going to be at NAR. We're going to be at NAM. We are going to be at, where else are we going to be? Chris, did I miss one?
National Association of Realtors. Digital Mortgage in San Diego also. Seems like San Diego and Vegas is going to be the theme. So if you're going to be in the Southwest, we'll be there.
At PoolCon, we will be there. But yeah, anywhere you guys will be, let us know. We'd love to have a chat. We'd love for you to stop by one of our booths and let's talk to you in person. We are looking forward to it. We will see you next week, guys. As always, same time, same place, and we will either have Ryan or Ian joining us. Let us know if you like this new series. Let us know if you have any questions. We will see you again next week. Thanks for joining us. Bye.